Those key third down throws.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Rain in the forecast. That's the good news as you look inside Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. This fielded right at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Now ETN to start the drive. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessary.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Randy Gregory, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. An impressive 75-yard punt return. And the Broncos will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
Lawrence's throw taken in by Ridley here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Lawrence will throw. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And this one will be brought back to the 22. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
2nd and 5. Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Pass taken in by his big tight end, and he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And this is caught by Allen for a Denver touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Lawrence. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. This could possibly be a push-off. That's on the guard, David Edwards. A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. Second down coming up. Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. And he is going to have a Jags first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Lawrence. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
He'll drop to throw. It got his man complete. And finally brought down at the 38. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Jerry Jeudy, 38 yards. And the Broncos take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory.
Let's go.
2nd and a couple.
11, add that. Let's go, let's go.
Another tote for Etienne. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. From the gun, it's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back to the ground with Etienne. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. Here's 2nd and 3. Now Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. And so the last 3 drives, you've got 2 interceptions and a fumble. I think we know why they're losing right now.
Without question, and we've seen the evidence, just what you talked about there. If they take care of the football, number one, maybe they're not having this depth.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Now he's free to midfield. Ooh, with a juke. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. Fighting his way through contact. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Can't get away, and he's taken down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Jaguars will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start on the ground, Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. On the counter, Etienne. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. They'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Etienne up the middle. The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a dump off here complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Again, he'll drop to throw. Short throw caught by Dulcich. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Broncos. Greg Dulcich, 27 yards. And the Broncos are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 1st down, Lawrence airing it out, looking for Ridley. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Completes a pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. Down the right sideline. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jerry Judy with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Broncos look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. Now Lawrence to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 54 yards.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has two options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. Once more, ETN. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Travis Etienne with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're in control here as they start 1st and 10 and appearing to have righted the ship following that two-game losing streak. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. This 2nd and 4. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's taken in by Dulcich. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. This will be caught. Judy. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. They go back to the ground with Williams. Down to the 22-yard line.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. They're going to look to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating, even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for Denver, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here.